Hey, this is your third lesson for our boss mode training. Can I just say that you all are doing an amazing job, and we are still going to lay the foundation to continue get our Facebook Live page off the ground and create some more confidence for you guys. So I'm Erin Young. I'm the leader of your Boss Mode Academy, and today I am going to show you how I create an ad to generate more likes on my Facebook business page. Okay, so what I want you to realize, okay, is that you know exactly your audience. You know your target market audience, and that's who we are trying to appeal to today. Okay, so we're trying to appeal to our target market audience. Okay, I'm opening up my Facebook business page behind the scenes here before I share that screen with you. And you are trying to appeal to you, okay? And so I want to keep that in mind. So I know our last lesson involved creating your posting schedule and your posting content, and really honestly today, in order to target the right audience, we need to know who that audience is. It's you. It's everything you love. It's everything you like. It's the people you follow. You know, it's those people that you're wanting to appeal to. When I say the people you follow, I'm saying like your audience follows the same people. Like, for example, like Jillian Michaels, or even, you know, other amazing people like Chalene Johnson, or Kayla Itsigns. Okay, people like that. Your target market is, you know, for me, it's a busy mom. It's someone who's in her 30s. It's someone who is, you know, just looking for inspiration, looking for others who feels the same way that she does and has the same struggles. It's someone who maybe perhaps has the same dreams, maybe someone who has the same kind of occupation or feels the same in their own occupation, maybe from the same family background. Like, I don't know, like, you're looking for you. The things that motivate you motivate your ideal, you know, newest challenger, your newest coach. And so that's who we're trying to appeal to today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You definitely want to make sure that you have, that you guys have some paper and pen, because I'm going to give you some really specific click here, do this, do that. And you're probably going to want to write it down. And you may actually even need to go back and watch this video again as you look at your notes. It's not really that hard to create an ad to promote your page. And it took me a lot of trial and error. I still don't know everything. Like, I still feel like I think I'm onto something. I think I figured something out, because I've gotten like, I think 50 new likes this week with the latest ad that I just ran. So I'm going to show you how I did that one. Okay. And I think that's the key here. I don't know if it's the winner, but it feels pretty good. A lot of people get a lot of likes when they create engaging content, just not from promoting their page. So know that. So once you get more eyes on your page, you have to make sure, and as people are liking it, you've got to make sure, because a lot of people scroll your page before they click like. They don't just click like right from the ad. The ad will provoke them to then visit your page. And so if they visit your page and there's some cool content there, that's good. But the next best thing is to create content that's engaging. Because honestly, it's not like, you know, somebody who has 10,000 likes doesn't mean that there's people like just lining up on their page and commenting on everything. Not the case at all. It's the people who have engaging content. Like, because if you find the right audience and then you talk to them and provide with them content and then interact with them, you're active with them and you're interacting with them, and they actually reply to whatever or comment on whatever you're posting, that is the key. So it really doesn't matter if you have 100 likes or 10,000 likes or 30,000 likes. People only interact with you if you have the right audience on your page, and then you're providing them the content that they want and need. Okay, so it really is not a numbers game. Like, it's not like, oh, I got 50 likes this week. But what I loved is that my 50 new likes, like the profile picture of those new people, I was like, oh, most of these people kind of look like me. Like in their profile, they look like women that were my age, or they had like their children in their profile photo. So I knew, I was like, oh, good, it's a mom, And so I'm like, okay, good. I think I'm getting and appealing to the right person. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of show you what that means. So please know that it's not a numbers game, okay, at all, in my opinion, because it just doesn't always tell us the right things. Okay. I'm going to pull up my like page here. This is my Facebook business page. All right. Yeah, it says 55. I've gotten 55 new likes this week. So I got 6 last night. Okay. So I'm going to show you right here, and under this little carrot, this little drop down, I'm going to go to create an ad. Create an ad. That makes sense. It's going to take you to the ad manager. Now, in the ad manager, you can start your campaign, which is really what this is called, or you can even click on this right here and it's going to take you to the Power Editor. Now, Power Editor is something I started using, I guess, as an advanced student. And so this is something that I think worth looking into more training on, and even learning more about how to use the Power Editor, because it does have a lot more features that I think are very user-friendly when it comes to tracking everything. Okay, but for right now, we're just gonna stay here, but you're gonna hear Chalene say Power Editor, you're gonna hear other trainers say Power Editor, and just know that you get to that through the Ads Manager, okay? But look, we're gonna choose our marketing objective for our campaign. And there's 3 main categories for your campaigns. The first one is awareness. The second one is consideration. The last one is conversion. Okay, it makes sense. I mean, Facebook business pages are awesome because they're trying to help you. This is so cool. So we're going to promote our page. I use this tab or this section when I am going to promote an event that I'm running on Facebook. I've used this to collect leads too, with a lead form. And also, I've gotten people to claim an offer. I've used this one too when I am trying to get people to fill out an interest form for a challenge group or business opportunity. So I've been pretty successful at raising an event. I haven't done this one successfully because I'm still a student, but I figured this one out. Promote your page. So we're going to click on promote your page. We're going to name this campaign. I always name a campaign with the date. So today's June 17th with the date that I am starting that, because it just helps me. You want to name it. You want to kind of have awareness of your campaign so you can track, okay, what did I do on June 17th? How did that work? Okay, let me try something different here. So that I can try something new to see if that will work better. It's constantly an experiment because we don't know exactly what our audience wants right now. And maybe you don't know exactly where to find your perfect audience out in the Facebook world of billions of users. So we're going to just kind of play. Okay, we're going to play with this. So I'm going to choose the Facebook page that I'm going to promote, which is my fitness page. Now, this is the super duper important part, our audience. Okay. It can get overwhelming, but it's not. And I've done all of these things, and so I'm going to tell you what works. Okay, so right here, this drop down where it says a new audience, these are all the audiences I've created. Okay, I've clicked on different interests in different categories and put them together. Okay, and you can see how I've learned to be more specific. Okay, which being very specific with the audience that you're targeting is the key. It's the key. Okay, so you kind of are, at first I thought, look, I created audience 1, 2, and 3. Even my names are really general, too broad. My first audience, let's see here, the size was 115 million people. And there's all these different interests. Oh, I want to reach people who are interested in small business and aerobic exercise, and they're between the ages of 18 and 50. The second one was 107 million, and the last one was 116 million. These are horrible audiences. I'll never use these ever again. I wish I could delete them right now. They're too broad because if I want to promote my page to 115 million people, it is not true that, of those, maybe 1,000 people will like it, because that's what I thought. No, not at all, because it's not going to populate on the news feeds, on the desktops of the right people. It's going to populate on the news feeds and desktops of possibly 115 million people who are probably mostly the wrong people. Because what this whole laundry list of interests means is that this is going to populate on the news feed of the people who are interested in one or all or more, or whatever of all of these different things. It's way too general. It's way too broad. Okay, then I kept getting, okay, moms like me, crazy cool moms, awesome moms. Look, this is still way too general. Like, I was getting smaller. Okay, but now I'm getting to it. Okay, 2.6 million. Oh, it's still okay. Oh, now I got it. 230,000 versus 180,000. Yes. Okay. This audience here, my athletic Kayla It Signs new mom audience, has generated the most new likes for me this week. 55. I've been I ran this ad for 3 days and I got this many likes in 3 days. Okay. So it did something. It did something good here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you how I did that. Okay. First of all, I picked my location. I always pick United States and Canada. You can get even more specific. Okay, Canada. You have to spell it right. Canada. Okay, you have to spell it right. But you can also pick just like, Nashville, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky. You can do that as well. I mean, and that's perfect if you are really targeting for a specific event or a specific location, or you're wanting, and I used to do that because I wanted to generate interest in this area, and that really has helped me too. Like, I have just I ran ads for Noblesville, Fishers, Indianapolis, Carmel before, and sometimes that's good. And I have a really good population of people from my fitness page who are from this area. We have new coaches that I've met from my like page from this area for that reason. So, whatever you're feeling that day for whatever reason. So right now I'm just going to pick United States and Canada. I'm not going to limit myself to specific cities right now. I'm going to change my date range. I'm going to promote my page to women who are 28 to 45 or 44. I'm going to go 44 because that seems to be, for me, the age of women that I am working with right now. Even my customer leads who are responding to my emails are within that age group. It's just really interesting. Those are the women that are just connecting with me and with my story. So I'm going to continue doing what I know works. Only women. I'm not going to open it up to everybody. It's just not me. So I'm going to promote it to women because they're going to see my cover photo and it's very feminine. Okay, now this is where you get to have fun, your detailed targeting. It's like, seriously, it's just, I want to show you. If you click browse, I don't use this. This is what I was doing. Demographics, their education, and then on that you can drop. It's just huge. It's huge what you can do here. Financial, generational, home, life events. Friends of long, whatever. It's just crazy. Okay, what you can do here. Okay, so I'm not going to do that though. I am going to promote it to people who like Lululemon, which is like an athletic they have men's and women's clothing, but it's like higher end athletic clothing. So right now there's 6.2 million people who like Lululemon. Okay. I'm also going to promote it to Jillian Michaels, people who follow Jillian Michaels. AELS. And you have to spell it right. Okay. Looks like there's lots of different places where people are following Jillian Michaels. I'm probably going to, those people who follow her as a personal trainer kind of makes sense to me. All right. So I'm only going to put those two in there. I could just keep it to Lulu or just Jillian Michaels. But this is really what I want to do next. I want to exclude or narrow the audience. I'm going to narrow my audience. So notice I'm going to include people in my audience who match at least one. That's why I don't want to have 50 listed here, because they have to match just one in this category. But here's how you narrow it. And must also match one. So there are people who will match at least one of these, but they must match this one. Okay. Well, I'm going to say a new mom. New moms. Okay. This is demographics. And so there's kind of some different categories here. I just want to kind of new mom, 6.9 million. People whose activities suggest they're a new mom, a soccer mom, a new parent. That's kind of a bigger one, bigger category here. Stay-at-home mom. So I could target Jillian Michaels, Lulu, and stay-at-home moms, corporate moms, Here's another new motorcycle. See, like, check that out, behavior. Motorcycle? No, that's not what I'm going for. A trendy mom, a fit mom. I'm going to try this stay-at-home mom thing. Okay. Ooh, this is fantastic, you guys. Look at this. Okay, here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, over here it tells you your audience definition. It says it's still fairly broad, which honestly, I think I've got exactly what I want here. Okay, so I've got my age group, my location. I'm looking over here at audience definition if you can see my cursor here. But here's what I like. The potential reach is 100,000 people. That's very specific. I like it. Okay, my daily estimated reach is 1,100 to 3,000. But that's based on a certain amount of money that I'm willing to pay. So let's get to that. So under connection, I'm going to notice it says exclude people who like your page, Erin Young Fitness. Yes, I agree with that. Well, I'm going to save this audience. Okay, I do want to click save, and I am going to name it to be specific. So I'm going to name it to be Jillian. I-A-N. I'm having trouble with my fingers. Jillian plus Lou plus stay-at-home mom. Okay, it's because I need to remember like who this audience was. Daily budget, it defaulted to $25, which is not in our budget. I'm going to do $5. You could do less than that. And I am going to click my start and end date. And I am not going to go ahead and run this ad right now because I just ran one, so I don't need to run another one. But let's say we're going to change the date here to be June. Let's see, today's June 17th. So let's just do it for a couple of days. You can do it as long as you want. This is going to cost me $10. Okay. So I'm going to continue. And now this page is kind of fun. So this is going to be all about what it looks like. Okay, so here's what I want to tell you though. This is my next piece of advice, and we're going to close this little lesson down here. You do want to write the text. You want to come up with something that's going to appeal to Jillian Michaels, Lulu, and stay-at-home moms, more specifically stay-at-home moms. And so I'm going to actually ask them or tell them what to do, you know, like this page, or hey moms, you know, I might be like, hey moms, this page has everything you need for inspiration and motivation. Like this page, you know, now, or something. I mean, like very short, sweet, simple, to the point, because you will notice that only about one sentence, maybe about like 10 or 15, maybe 20 words is going to appear when people look at the image, when they look at the ad. So you want to keep the text short, sweet, simple, to the point, to your audience, and tell them what you want them to do. Hey new mom, or hey moms, or you know, new moms, this page is perfect for you, full of inspiration and motivation. Like this page, you know, to follow me. Something as simple as that. So you're going to write that text in there. You're going to be able to see what it's going to look like on the desktop newsfeed on a phone, but also as an ad on the right-hand column. Okay, it's telling me you don't have any text, so we can't show you. And then once you like what you've said, you place your order. So this is where your cover photo is going to show up. This is why it's really important to have that eye-catching, really professional, but very full of your personality cover photo. And then you're all ready to go. It's so super simple. Okay, so today, I'm not going to post again until Monday. Okay, it's Friday right now when you're watching this in our training. And I just want to let you know that within the context of the post of today's content, so today's, you know, your job is to create your ad today. And you want to definitely get that going today so you can start generating some new eyes and new likes on your page this weekend. But you'll also notice that I'm asking you to subscribe to Jessie Reagan's free training. That's your job this weekend. So, I mean, this weekend we have our posting plan in place. We have our content that we know we need to start sharing. And it's time to do that. Like, we're going to get new eyes, new likes on our page with our ad that we're going to generate today. We're going to watch Jessie Reagan's free trainings. I believe that you're going to get access to 3 of them. You want to watch those. They're amazing. And on Monday, I'm assuming we're going to move forward with me assuming that you've watched that training and you have that content. And you're starting to post regularly. You're getting in the groove and creating new habits for your Facebook business page. Posting using your schedule, posting using your content guidelines that you've created, generating an ad, those kinds of things. So we'll start talking about what we do next with these new likes, with these new eyes, and also how to engage that audience. So that's going to be coming up next week, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, you guys, have a good one. I'll see ya.